Have you ever heard of someone who was still healthy, but just a few months later, they were diagnosed with terminal cancer? In fact, most cancer cases have early warning signs, but because they were too mild, or because they thought it was due to old age, they were ignored. A bruise that takes a long time to go away, a strange, lingering fatigue, or just losing a few pounds without knowing why. All of these can be silent reminders from the body that something is wrong. Today, we will identify together the earliest signs of cancer that you absolutely should not ignore, because sometimes listening to your body once can save a life. 1. Understanding the silent disease cancer. It sounds scary, but in fact, it is when cells in the body begin to grow in the wrong way. They multiply rapidly, uncontrollably, forming malignant tumors, and then gradually spread to other organs. This is called metastasis. Your body is a miraculous machine. It always tries to repair internal errors, but sometimes those damaged cells hide and only send very small signals. If we recognize them early, it can change the treatment results. 2. Common signs to watch out for. Fatigue for no reason. If you feel exhausted even though you have had enough sleep and everything feels heavy, don't just think it's probably because of age. When the body is too tired and doesn't recover after a long rest, that is a signal that needs to be listened to and checked early. Dull, lingering pain for weeks. A mild pain in the shoulder, back, or abdomen, which may seem harmless at first, but if it persists for 3 weeks or more, even without strenuous activity or impact, don't let it go. Many cancers start with such faint pains. Abnormal bleeding blood in urine, stool, saliva, or vaginal discharge, even just once, should be checked out immediately. The body never leaks blood without a reason. It could be an early warning sign of digestive, lung, or uterine cancer. New lump. If you feel a small lump under your skin or notice an old lump getting bigger or harder, don't assume it's just a lipoma. A simple checkup can help detect malignant tumors early. Night sweats. Many people think night sweats are just due to heat, but if you frequently wake up soaking wet, especially without any exercise or new medication, it could be a sign of a hormonal disorder or lymphoma. 3. Respiratory symptoms. Have you ever had a cough that lasted for weeks, taken everything you could think of, and still not gone away? A cough that lasts more than 3 weeks, especially without a cold or sore throat, is sometimes more than just a weak throat. It's your lungs talking. The lungs can't tell you when they're in pain, so they speak in very small signals. A persistent dry cough, a shorter than usual breath, or a slight tightness in the chest when you take a deep breath. Many people think it's just aging, but it could be the beginning of lung damage or early lung cancer. If you feel short of breath after a short walk, or your voice becomes hoarse for a long time, get checked. A chest X-ray only takes 10 minutes, but can help you detect it early and save your breath. One more thing. If your breath suddenly smells strange despite good oral hygiene, if you feel heavy chest and have difficulty breathing at night, don't wait. Your lungs may be congested, chronically inflamed, or simply crying for help after years of exposure to dust and cigarette smoke. Practice deep breathing every morning. Drink enough water, keep your home well ventilated, and don't be afraid to get regular checkups. Because the scariest thing is not the disease, but finding it too late. Listening to your cough today may help you keep your breath healthy for many years to come. 4. Skin-related symptoms. Your skin is the truest mirror of your inner health. Not only is it a reflection of your age, but it is also the first place to send out warning signals. If you see an old mole that changes color, grows rapidly, itches, or bleeds, don't ignore it. It's not just an aging mark, but sometimes an early sign of skin cancer or malignant melanoma. Similarly, a sore that is slow to heal, whether on the feet, hands, or in the mouth. If it doesn't improve after 2 to 3 weeks, see a doctor, because those unhealed cells are sometimes cancer cells that are developing silently, something that few people think about. Fingernails, toenails. Faint black lines under the nail or thickened skin around the nail can also be an early warning. Once a month, take a minute in front of the mirror. Look at your skin, your moles, your nails, everything. Because skin cancer caught early is almost completely curable. Your body always tells you before it's too late, if you just take a closer look. 5. Symptoms related to digestion and weight. The digestive system is the most honest machine in the body. It will react immediately when something is wrong. If you often have heartburn, bloating, indigestion, or a lump in your throat when swallowing, don't just think it's because you ate too quickly or you have a weak stomach. Those small symptoms are sometimes a warning of damage to your stomach, liver, or esophagus. Also, watch out for unexplained weight loss. If you lose 3 to 4 kilos in just 1 to 2 months despite eating normally, that is a red flag. The body never loses weight for no reason. Or if you lose your appetite, don't find food tasty, you get tired after a few bites, it is very possible that your liver, pancreas, or stomach are tired and need to be checked. Keeping your digestion healthy not only helps you eat well, but also prevents many of the most silent cancers. Eat slowly, chew thoroughly, get enough sleep, drink warm water. That is the simplest and most powerful medicine. 6. Symptoms of the bladder and intestinal tract. Many of you think, now that you are old, urinating a lot is normal. But if you have frequent urination, pain, cloudy, or bloody urine, don't ignore it. It could be a problem with your prostate or bladder. The prostate gland in men often enlarges with age, but sometimes abnormal cells develop at the same time. The obvious signs are waking up many times during the night to urinate, weak urine stream, or incomplete urination. As for the intestines, you should pay attention if stool has blood, strange odor, or dark color. Changes in bowel habits, sometimes constipation, sometimes loose, lasting more than 3 weeks. The feeling of still wanting to go, even though you've finished. Those small changes are sometimes the first signs of colon cancer. A simple colonoscopy or stool test can help detect the disease early, before it becomes a big danger. Don't be afraid to go to the doctor. Health is not something to be tabooed to talk about. Just be bold enough to listen to your body. Your body will know how to protect itself. Finally, listen to your body. Keep your life. Our bodies are never silent. Every cough, sore, or fatigue is our body's way of saying, pay attention to me. Cancer doesn't come overnight. It comes in small steps. But luckily, we always have the chance to detect it early if we listen. Today, we've walked you through the earliest signs of this silent disease, from breathing, skin, to small changes in digestion and excretion. All are worth paying attention to, because every early detection is a chance to live a healthier and happier life with our children and grandchildren. If this video helps you realize something useful, please leave a comment below, share your feelings, or simply say, I will pay more attention to my health. Your sharing can motivate thousands of others watching this video. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the Senior Health Rise channel so that every week you will receive more easy to understand and close instructions on how to take care of your health after the age of 50 to 60. Thank you for taking the time to listen. See you in the next video, where we learn together how to live slower, healthier, and happier every day.